Yo, what's up everyone? My name's Doles. This is my first ever Ramble video. It's like almost 1 in the morning right now, so I might be a little tired. So if I start pausing a lot, you know why. So, um, and since this is my first Ramble video, this is just I'm just gonna use this time to introduce myself, kind of tell you a little bit about. I can't fucking talk. This is so bullshit. This is fucked. Anyways, I'm gonna use this time to talk, introduce myself, explain my goals, and go on from there. So my name's Doles. I'm currently doing RD, as you can see. Fishing on the side. I don't think you guys. Nah, I don't have the scene on. Uh, but I'm fishing on the side while I'm doing RD. The goal right now for me is 200 million agility. I should be getting that within the next 2.5 weeks, I believe. So that's going to be huge. I'm a big arty prod. I'm a big agility prod in general. Pretty much agility is like, it might as well be like 2/3 of my EHP, like literally. Um, hopefully I can hopefully I can change that really soon after I'm done with the skill. Um, what else? 200 mil agility for a goal. Like I said, going for 4K EHP total before 2020 ends. I just have a few months left, but I'm definitely more than on pace. I'm definitely gonna get it before the year ends. I'm not gonna get 200. Sorry, I'm not gonna get 4K EHP when I get 200 mil, but that kind of leads into what I'm doing after 200 mil agility, and that's gonna be fishing. Currently, right now, I am a little short of 28 mil fishing. My short-term goal is to get that to 50 million. So that can be done within like a week or like 2 weeks after I finish agility. So that's gonna be nice. And then maybe afterwards I'll get into either smithing or fire making, or both, or maybe I'll just continue fishing. Who knows? But that's kind of the general basis of what I'm doing after agility, which is 50 mil fishing, and then whatever happens happens. Um, and then from fishing, I should get 4K EHP from that. So that's going to be my two really big goals for 2020 done with, and that's going to be really nice. So that's just kind of that's kind of my plan for now. Um, I guess I should really get into introducing myself a little more because I'm relatively new in the skilling community. I started playing on this account 2019, and I didn't really get into skilling probably little over half a year after I made this account. No, like October, November of 2019, I was starting to really get into skilling, and I was, I saw a lot of people on RuneScape Twitter they were getting 200 mils and these skills, and I was looking up to these people, and I was like, damn, like these guys are really achieving their fucking goals, man. I kind of want to be like them, and I was very motivated from the get-go to just get something kind of accomplished done on my account, and I ended up deciding to do 200 mil agility. For what reason, I don't know. Maybe I just enjoy drooling on myself a lot. But yeah, so I was very motivated to start skilling, and uh, eventually I became a smiley in Solus and Omnia, and because of that, I was surrounded even more by these high level players, and I was even more motivated than ever before to keep going. And eventually, just a few months after I got into skilling, I hit top 1K EHP, and I ended up going with Solus, as you can see here. #1 skilling clan. Shout out to everyone in here. And it really just kind of began for me. Just a few months, probably less than 2 months, like a month and a half maybe after I joined Solus, I got my 2 Nana, and meaning I got top 500 EHP. So just a few months after I really started skilling, was kind of I kind of became like I kind of achieved some crazy goals within that short amount of time. So and even now it still kind of seems crazy to me in just a few months that I've gone as far as I have, and that's been really dope. So after I joined, or after I got into Solus, um, this was when Fantasy was starting, and so I had a lot of managers who kind of vaguely knew who I was. They kind of, I guess, they figured like I was just a consistent player, and I was getting messages, and the draft happened, and I got picked into the Crandor Crows, where I met lots of Ironmen. I was like, majority of my team were Ironmen, but they were like some the people, like the players on my team, man, like they were so like committed and so determined, and just they they were just crazy players, man. And so just being around those guys like definitely motivated me to play. Though around this time I did have some things happen IRL that kind of prevented me from playing as much as I'd like, but I tried to play my best during the weeks I had to play. I wish I could have done more, but that's in the past, and maybe for next fantasy, whenever that is, that won't happen. Hopefully, but even though my team didn't make playoffs, I took the experience very well. Like I learned a lot about kind of just the mentality to have while going into skilling, and learning about time management, and and a lot of other things really, that I've now kind of adapted into my lifestyle, because people think RuneScape, high level players, like, oh, these guys don't have a life, but it's like, a lot of people have jobs or go to school. I go to school, and I've learned to kind of adapt my life around RuneScape. That sounds fucked. That sounds like I'm a nerd. That sounds kind of fucked. I've learned to like add RuneScape into my life, without really, you know, without it being a detriment to my lifestyle. Like I sleep pretty good hours. I sleep really well. I have a good social life. I'm being productive with myself, and I get to play RuneScape. So definitely has been incorporated into my life in a more healthy way. So I'm glad to have learned the things I have from fantasy and from other players, because yeah, it's been really dope. And yeah, so in just a few months after scaling, you know, I went from Smiley to Solus member, and then Solus member to being an EHP athlete in just a few months. And within like 6 months of really skilling, which is such a weird thing to think about. It's kind of weird and it's kind of fucked. But that's kind of what happens when you kind of put your head down and just kind of start going for things. And that's kind of what happened with me. So after fantasy, I did get burnt, very burnt. When fantasy ended, after my team didn't make playoffs, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to take time to recharge. I'm going to go to the Redwoods and just kind of play other games, or just kind of hang out, and I'll just get back to the groove of things. And that fucking did not happen for like 2.5 months. Like for the rest of the summer after fantasy, I was just big chilling, like just playing League and hanging about, and, kind of just leaving my account at Redwoods and just kind of doing other things. But with that came the problem of, being a little bit late for my goals. I was supposed to get 200 mil agility 2.5 weeks ago. In late August. It is now September 8th, 2020. I was supposed to get it around August 24th. But, you know, I'm gonna be like a month late to 200 mil, so it's only a month. It's no big deal. So, I'll play at my own pace, and as long as I'm happy with where I'm at, I don't think it really matters. So, yeah. What else? Yeah. So, like I said, I was supposed to get 200 mil a few weeks ago, but just a few weeks ago, I really came off of being unburnt, like I was saying. I finally left the redwood trees. I've been unburnt for a little over 2 weeks now. You guys can't see this. I'm opening my temple really fast here. I am plus my EHP for the day. I am currently on a 70 EHP week of just Artie. So, getting 0.6 or whatever EHP, and I'm on a 70 week, man. Fuck, if I was doing fishing right now, I'd be fucking killing it. I am not gonna lie. As much as I love agility, I just can't wait for this skill to be over and just kind of do a skill that actually gives me a 1-to-1. Though, there is nothing that stops me from just leaving the rooftops right now. I'm just sitting up for 2-tick swords, but I'm so close to 200 mil, I might as well get it. And that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I guess that's a little bit about me, a little bit about my goals, what I'm planning to do for the rest of 2020. Yeah, I guess the next Ramble video will be after 200 mil agility, maybe. Who knows if I'll make another one. But yeah, until then, thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy.